How are
It's,
you guys? How goes? I'm scared this is gonna taste like medicine.
it kind of looks like medicine.
Not far off.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, I added too much. I don't know. I mixed it. It's ounce and a half bourbon, ounce and a half. I actually added too much strawberry syrup. Is what it was. It was an ounce and a half of strawberry syrup. Some lemon juice, chartreuse, and the fuck was the other one? I don't know. Oh, I forgot it again. Herbally thing, but it's
Mm.
close. It's just too much strawberry. But yeah, not bad. I was just I again, yeah, traffic was a lot longer. I plan on like having a whole ass burrito.
Dude, I feel you. Like I said, I had to hit the fucking gas station, start my laundry. Like, the one day where I'm like, I got a little time before we record, and like, I got a few things to do. Fucking traffic the whole way. I'm like, what is happening? I
uh,
left at the same time I always do. Like, I don't know. It was pissy.
yeah, I was just like, God damn it! All right, well, hey, so I ended up just yeah, I got home. I don't know. We both were behind, so it worked out. But um, yeah, it's weird. It's quiet in the house because I just dropped the dogs off at my mom's, so we can go to Chicago tomorrow. We're leaving in the morning at some point, and it's weird that we're finally going.
Yeah. I'm gonna be flying tomorrow.
Nice.
I should look at what time.
You just know it's somewhere later on in the day, or is it early?
I don't know.
That's funny as fuck. I mean, you know you're coming back.
Yeah. Uh, I can't get it to load. I think it's around 7. Dude,
Sounds right.
their app is atrocious.
Which app?
The Delta Fly app, their
Oh,
website is shit too. Like, you fucking click on anything and it's like, hey, we're loading. We're loading. We're loading. And it's like, all I need to see is my trip details, man. Like,
not gonna lie, I've had only some issues with the app. Obviously, I don't have to use it nearly as much as you do, but like the times that we do use it, like it is pretty. I use the fuck out of it when we fly because I look for when we're like sitting waiting to go. Like we know there's a layover. I'm like, all right, well, where's our gate and what are the restaurants around the gate?
yeah. I mean, it
Like,
changes a lot though. Like,
yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've been at my gate just chilling, waiting for the flight, and then it's like, hey, you're actually over here now. I'm like, well, that's like 20 gates away. What the fuck?
Well, what's weird is that no one at the gate is telling anyone like, "Hey,
Yeah,
that got
well,
moved."
it comes
So I had that
through.
one time.
Yeah, it comes through on the app a lot quicker than it goes to them, unfortunately. But oh, it's not
Oh,
too bad.
got it.
Ooh, that's earlier than I thought.
Damn.
Yeah, I might I might pull an all nighter and play some video games tonight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, hey, just be sure you don't accidentally fall asleep too late,
Yeah, honestly,
because that's the thing. Is it?
I might sleep pretty much right after dinner cuz it's boarding time is at 5:55. Gate the TSA
Oh,
usually it's quicker. The TSA, I've had a flight that early and
yeah, that early.
TSA doesn't even open till 4:30. So like
Oh,
I could technically wake up at my usual 4 o'clock and just like go. But I don't know. I did it when Cord was here because he had to drop his rental off and I was keeping my rental. So I was gonna grab him from the rental place and then drive to the airport. But then I was like, just get on the shuttle bus. So because I was fucking tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly like um when I've yeah, like I said, I pretty much only use it for that, and then yeah, if we're looking for our flights and stuff, because I try not to use it a lot. Uh, Melissa's been using it just to like book looking for the flights for Greece. But yeah, I'm so yeah, I was talking about Chicago.
Yeah, yeah.
That um like it's so weird that we're finally going now because we're finally going to Alenia, that place that got us to wanting to go to all these restaurants. Because originally I really wanted to do the full table experience where you go with like 6 people and they do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but honestly, I found out, anyways, that we enjoy those kind of meals better, just the two of us, because we eat the exact same way when we eat the food, and it's a better experience for us versus that one time. So I'm kind of like, all right, like, we wanna, we just booked what we could, and I'm also going to the cocktail bar for the place that his name is Tao, place called No School Tomorrow. If you look it up on Instagram, um, there he's the guy that inspired me to do like all these crazy drinks. Him and one other guy that's in Canada, so that's a lot harder to get to. He's in Montreal, so a lot further
Yeah.
too. But like, I'm excited as shit to go to his restaurant because he's got nothing but like wild drinks. Like he has a pizza cocktail that I like. I've had a pizza cocktail once or twice, but I have to have his, of course, because I'm like, all right, well, it's his and pizza. Like it's on me. I can't. There's that one. There's a BLT one I want to try.
Sounds fucking sick, dude.
He has an Oreo one that is completely clear, and then one that's a tomato one that has like tomato air you eat with it. So I'm really intrigued, and then there's also a fifth one that I want to try, of course, but I can't justify having 5 drinks. It's their foie gras washed old fashioned,
Okay.
and I'm kind of, but like, if I have to choose one, I'm gonna go with some of the other ones. That one's the animal stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll leave it. But it's yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun. I'll talk about it a lot on here with more detail,
For sure.
but I'm also really not looking forward to the drive.
Dude, Chicago sucks. Like, I love Chicago. It's a great city to go do cool shit. I fucking hate driving in Chicago. I've talked about it so many times on here. I know I have, but I hate driving through Chicago.
Well, honestly, like what'll be nice is like the places we're going aren't really in Chicago. Like Alenia is, but it's on like the upper outskirts of the town, so I'm not having to drive into deep like downtown. And there's a parking garage like right on the street, like a block away. So I don't have to worry too much about like a real like trying to park anywhere weird on the street or a lot or whatever. So I'm like, okay, like that works. I'm just gonna triple check I can park there, but like, um, it's the fact that like that one and the No School Tomorrow is in a place called Itasca. It's near like it's outside of Chicago. It's not in Chicago at all.
Gotcha.
So it's just in Illinois. So it's like, all right, well it's on a golf course actually. They like own a building that's on a golf course that we can't play if we wanted to. I think you have to email that. I for the fuck of it, because I realized it was there, and I was like, you know what, that might be an interesting thing to do, just for the play like a quick, not the whole course, but play some of it, because we
It,
happen to have the clubs, and since we're driving, we can actually bring them. And
yeah,
so I
it
was
could
like,
be
yeah, just
cool.
for the shit of it, like how much is it? But it's a country club, and then it basically was like, if you're interested in playing, like, here's an email. I'm like, nope. So, yeah.
Oh, it'd be
That
a cool
was,
trip.
but yeah, so I look forward to talking about that some more. But yeah, it feels weird having the dogs not in the house because it's just, especially now that there's two, it's just extra quiet.
Yeah.
Like, Melissa's taking a nap. She got home right before we started recording. So she's like, I'm going to take a nap. And I'm like, go for it.
Just got the peace and quiet. I would too, man.
Oh, yeah. But, so you're there for another 2 weeks?
Yeah, at least. It's looking like I'm going to be here until the end of September for sure. And then I've got my buddy Brad's wedding in October. I'm curious what's going to happen that week because the travel schedule, if they extend me another 2 weeks, then there's going to be like I took the I took the 3rd of October through the 7th off of work, I believe. I got to double check. Yeah, because I land back in Detroit on the 7th. But the travel, I would be coming home the weekend prior to that. And then
Yeah.
if they extend me, I'd come back here for like 4 days. And I'm like, I'll do it, but that's going to be a fucking like hectic ass week of flying, dude.
Yeah. Racking up those miles you just spent already.
Oh, I'm getting them back, yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing we're doing with Greece coming up is we're like getting close to being like we can almost afford the flight to Greece with the amount of miles we've spent. Like
Yeah.
with the points. So we're kind of like, all right, well, like, how much do we need? All that jazz. Like, that's a fucking lifesaver when you're trying to do anything, any kind of travel.
Yeah. I mean, we booked the flights. I probably would have had enough to cover them, but like I don't know, I was having issues figuring out how to get my flights added to shit and like because it's booked through my job, I have to go through and manually input my Delta number, but I didn't know that, so I had to go back through all my flights this year, put everything in, and then it took a while to get them all back. So I was like, you know what, let's just book the flights, and then like I was gonna just book the hotel because I was like, they keep extending me and they keep extending my stay, so I don't know if I'll have points, But
yeah.
I think realistically, with the amount of points I got, I could have gotten the flight for free, the hotel for free, and the car for free. But I won't get any points for the car until the last trip of this, which is they had me extended until September 26th. So like,
Yeah.
do I book the car on September 26th? Like a week before I'm supposed to go?
Yeah, basically. I mean, you could. I'm sure they have something. It's just what you mean. All you need is a thing that drives, really. As long as it drives and has AC.
Truly, that's
pretty much.
Yeah, and then that's it for the most part. And the hotel, I'm sure we're gonna go to like restaurants and shit, but the hotel I got, I believe, has like a little kitchenette in it, so like cook some food there if we wanted to. But dude, it's coming up quick.
That's gonna be cool. This year it's been flying, dude. Like, cause it's just been hunkered down. We've just been working this year, so it feels like it's been the last 2 years. It's just been just working.
Truthfully, I wish it was, like I'm only getting 40-hour weeks. I wish I was actually getting overtime out here, but ain't too bad, getting that per diem and all that, like kind of staying afloat, not able to save too much more up compared to last year, but it is doable.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I just like I'm trying to, now that we're like September's coming though, like we've been consciously trying not to book much of anything because when we booked out like every weekend basically for like 2 months, like it sucked.
Yeah.
Like there's probably a I might be able to go to Renaissance Fair. It's just gonna be if I have the energy. Like I
I mean,
want to.
I went last time I was home. And it was really fun. I won't lie. And I'm thinking of going this weekend when I'm home because I got, you know, 4-day weekend. So I'm like, there's like an event on Monday that could be kind of fun, but like, I don't want to fucking drive. Like,
Well, that's it. Like you have to be like if someone can just snag me, but you're not near anyone, right?
I'm near-ish to people. Like I went with Nick and Teresa last time, and Nick is close enough. I was like, dude, is it cool if I just like drive over to your house and then we carpool? 'Cause I also haven't been driving my car that often. You know, I got to get an oil
Yeah.
change. I got to get that windshield. Is it called a windshield? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, my
What are you
brain
talking
died. I got to get that crack fixed on my windshield. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta do a bunch of
Yeah.
shit. So I'm like, I don't really have time when I'm home, and I'm not making enough to where I can justify fixing something that I'm driving 2-4 days a month. You know?
No, agreed. Like it's not even uh I mean again, like if I wasn't working all the time, you weren't just far enough away, like I'd just snag your car and go take it to that place by my house or by
Yeah.
my work, I should say. But like
I thought about
yeah.
right now. I'm not trying to spend much extra money, especially 'cause I love my buddy Brad. He did a lot to help me out, but fuck, dude, your wedding's in California. Like, you know, this is a lot of
That's
extra
the
money I
gift is
gotta
you
spend
showing
this
up.
year. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't want to spend any extra money until after that, but then it's gonna be the holidays and shit, you know, and I want to get Christmas presents and whatnot for people. So it's
Yeah,
just, you know,
that's coming up.
pushing stuff off. But I did think of being like, hey, I'm gonna schedule this. Chrissy, can you just take my car to the shop and then pick it up? You know, like whenever it's done.
Yeah, I gotta just well the windshield one honestly like
You can just have
it
Safe Light
takes an
come out.
hour.
Yeah, and I could just have Safe Light come out to the house and
Oh well that but they're so expensive.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I got the whole windshield replaced for fucking like almost nothing compared to like I think it was like maybe $200. Like you don't need to spend because it was like almost a grand at Safe Light.
Oh no,
Granted,
it
I'm sure.
was. I think it was like 350 when I was looking. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, jeez. Maybe I don't know what windshield would put in the
It
compass, but
it could be your windshield. I know my the Focus I had, it was like 650, and that was, you know, I don't remember what year the car was, but that was like 2014 when I had that car. Like
see,
it wasn't
that's
anything special.
that is one thing I'm worried about when I turn it in, is that it's not the same windshield, and I didn't take it to them to replace it.
You go to turn it in, and they're like, "This is completely different."
Yeah, basically, if they're gonna be like, you have to pay the difference, I'll be like, I'll pay the difference of the part.
I don't think they're gonna
I'll be like,
notice.
well, that's the thing is I'm not. Well, they might, but because I will say, like, when the heating stuff works, like, it doesn't work the same. I think there's heating elements in the other windshield I have that, like, work better for defrosting stuff.
It could be, yeah.
So that windshield doesn't work the same. But, like, it's a windshield. I'm like, dude, it was like fucking $200. Like, I wasn't paying whatever you were going to charge me for a fucking lease. I mean, but that's the thing is they're going to still charge me. I'll be like, all right, what are the differences? But I'm not paying for like a full labor or whatever on this thing. I'm getting a corporate lease anyways. Like I'm not gonna.
It ain't fucking
We'll
worth
see.
it, man. I don't know. I
Yeah.
was looking at I'm not buying a new car anytime soon, but I still got to pay on mine. But dude, I'm getting shit from like Enterprise and National and the rental places where it's like, hey, if you like your rental, buy it. And I'm like, hmm.
I don't know, man. Those are
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, that
dude,
I don't know how much they would charge you.
I know
It's
how
got to be
people
low.
I know how people drive these fucking rentals. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy a rental car. But
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't want to. I mean, shit. The one I drove in Vermont, the catalytic converter died on it.
no shit.
Yeah. When I was, I definitely talked about it on here because it was fucking hilarious. But like, yeah, when we were in Vermont, to be fair, Vermont's also a million fucking hills, so like that thing's working overtime. I imagine it's not uncommon, but it was uncommon enough that like it was also during the time when people's catalytic converters were being stolen a lot more frequently. So like I called them and I was like, "Hey, I'm like 100% sure the catalytic converter died on this thing or something died on it because it's, you know, I went from it sounding fucking nice and driving to just wah the whole time." And so I brought it in, told the guy, and park it in there, and he's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go look at it." He's like, "Well, it's there." He doesn't say it, but like I know he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go check it out," and I know the first thing he's gonna do is get down on the ground and make sure it's not fucking stolen.
Yeah.
And then he sees it and he's like, all right. And then he gets in there and he turns it on and it goes, "Brrr," and he's just like, he turns it right off. He's like, yep, it fucking died. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, that's weird. He's like, I think we were the first customer we ever had come in there. They had like a full on dead, like that happened to him while just driving. Like, I don't know. Maybe they just change them out ahead of time or some shit. Like they pay attention.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I know that they do a decent amount of maintenance to them, but I don't know. I was talking to somebody down here about I had a rental up in Michigan when I was driving to and from Canada. And or no, it was when I was going to Lake Orion. But one of the rentals, like the fucking wiper fluid wasn't going. And I'm like, well, it's probably frozen over. So I called to swap it out because I was like, hey, I've been driving a while and it still hasn't thawed out. So like it's probably frozen in the lines. Like not a big issue. It'll melt eventually, but I want to have access to wiper fluid because it's fucking muddy out here. They swapped
Yeah.
it out, easy peasy. And I was telling somebody down here about it, and they're like, wiper fluid's not supposed to freeze. And I'm like, no, it freezes. It's just, it's a lower temperature than water. It's like, like 10 degrees or some shit. And they're like, it gets cold enough to freeze up there? And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucking common, man. Like, normally it warms up unless it's like frozen in the line. And I'm like, I couldn't fucking use it, so I traded it in. And they're like, I can't believe it gets that cold up there, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's Michigan, man. Like, we're right next to Canada. It gets fucking cold. Like
I've
yeah.
never had mine freeze, but like
I've had it a lot.
Depending on the. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never had to do that yet, but like, also I tried my best to not use any of that fluid at all. So probably by the time I have used it, it's warmed up.
Yeah, I use it
Like,
constantly. Because usually I'm driving in like country areas, so it's muddy and all sorts of shit. But also,
honestly, what I need to remember to do what we did to fucking all of our cars when we didn't use any of that fake poop footage when we went next to everyone's cars.
The Rain-X shit. Yeah, that stuff. I do that on all my rentals. Like as soon as I get them, and like, dude, it's fucking amazing. Like,
Yeah, I need to do that on all of my cars because it's almost like having wiper fluid or having a wiper going. Like it really
yeah,
is.
it's fucking
And it's
great,
been a
dude.
while.
They used
I'll
to
do that
sell
on the next one.
you used to be able to put it into your wiper fluid. So every time you sprayed and it fucking wiped, it would do another coat. It's fucking great, man. But they stopped selling that.
Damn. Oh no, because I have seen that stuff, but they maybe probably don't. You doesn't work as well. Who knows?
I haven't seen it in years because I used to use that constantly. And then, like I said, I do it for every rental I get. Like I got a bottle in my travel shit that I always bring with, and then I spray the windows down. 'Cause dude, if you're not used to driving a car and it's fucking storming and you're trying to see, it's fucking terrifying, dude.
Yeah. Well, honestly, what I need to do here before it gets too cold, I think I might try and go get both of our cars detailed. Like, I'm gonna vacuum it real quick and just do like a clean out of my own, so I don't feel like a piece of shit dropping it off. But
Yeah,
like, but then I want them to like deep clean every fucking thing of it for me and get do their shit with their chemicals and all their shit I don't have. And then that way, so when I turn it in a couple months, it's like, all right, well, this thing's pretty pristine. Just the windshield's not the same.
they
like,
might they might notice.
they might notice. They might not. I don't know. I'm gonna turn it in. Hopefully, it's one of those like they might check it afterwards. And honestly, I'll just be like, oh shit, yeah, like fucking a year and a half before I turned it in, like the windshield cracked. So I place right by my work charged me like $200 to swap the windshield out. Couldn't turn that down, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, you need to do whatever." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I had to bring it to you."
Yeah, I you'll be fine, man. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
everything's fine.
One sec, buddy. Somebody at the door. Yeah.
Sounds good. You look like a metal vocalist. I don't even know if you heard that, but he looks. The hair that he had makes him look like the vocalist of a. His name is Darian. Darian. Of a band called Spite. If you look him up on Instagram, they just released new music. I actually have to listen to it. But he looks like Darian from Spite. You look like Darian from Spite.
Huh?
You look like Darian from Spite. Pull him up on your phone really quick.
How do you spell it?
It will just look up Spite, the band. So yeah, they Spite official on Instagram.
Oh.
Like their vocalist. The second you see him, you'll know what I was talking about with the way your hair fell.
All
What?
I'm seeing is pictures of the guitarist right now, and then hair flips.
Oh, that's weird.
I can see it a little bit. Yeah.
But yeah. Fuck, I forgot. I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't know, brother. I swear to God, dude, today I was like,
Oh,
I had something to talk about that it's here, but I don't
I
fucking
got
remember
it
what
for
it
you.
is.
I
All right.
got it. How's Mass Effect?
It's pretty okay. I'm playing through the first one and like it's decent. It is kind of like it's scratching that itch of like a first person shooter game. Like, and it's also kind of scratching the RPG, like, you know, leveling up stuff. But I do also hear the first one's kind of a slow drag. So like
Yes.
I'm trying to do everything in it, but I'm also like, this is like a lot. And then every few seconds somebody's fucking like talking and I'm like, I want to go shoot stuff. Like, I
So
want
in
to
the
go.
first one, from what I remember, like, because like there's a lot of the like you shoot the missiles to explore planets to get like uranium for upgrades and shit
Yeah.
like that. So like in the next games, I think they got rid of that in the next two,
Okay.
and it's a lot more of like when you do that, it's a designated section, not the whole fucking planet. Like there's a lot, they didn't, made it a little easier, that kind of shit, but like they obviously fixate on more of like the hyper points of people, what people like and what they don't. I think it becomes more first person shooter as it goes on,
Gotcha.
especially depending on the class you go. Versus like for me doing like Vanguard or I forgot what they called it, the pure biotic.
Yeah.
Uh, there's a
Could
lot of
you
the pausing like mage.
can
Yeah.
you can you set that in the first one? Because I thought you could set like your class and like it said, class soldier, and I'm like, how do I change it? And then it said like origin, like earthborn or whatever it is. And I couldn't figure out a way to change it. And then I looked up a guide to make sure I didn't miss anything. And it was like, hey, if you have this class, and I was like, so you can have a different class, but I had no, the only
Yes.
thing I could figure out was how to change my fucking name. Like,
Okay, so yeah, you can definitely change it. There's 5 classes, so there's maybe 6. There's the biotic, which is basically mage. It's all
yeah,
telekinetic
yeah.
like Liara. There's soldier, which the generic is. There's Vanguard, which is soldier biotic, which is my favorite. They're specialized in pistols and shotguns. And
See,
then
that would have been pretty cool because I right now I'm just doing sniper and pistol, and like I'm fucking destroying shit, dude. Like,
well, that's the thing. I've never done that, so I might make myself do soldiers because it's the complete opposite of every way I've ever played the game.
dude, I'm playing it like kind of like Metal Gear Solid. Like I'm fucking positioning the allies in corners of the room, and then I'm just walking through and just popping heads, man. Like,
But like, so there's that. There's also there's I forgot what they call it. It's like it's a version where it's a lot more tech heavy, where you can hack into computers a lot more. You hack
yeah.
into the Geth, um, stuff like that. And then there's another one that's more mm, I forgot. There's like one other class I thought, but it's there's definitely way more classes, and there's also 3 storylines you can pick. There's Earthborn. There's like the Earthborn where I think you're just like a orphan essentially.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Like
There's
you're an orphan, and then I think with the I don't know if it's the soldier class or the soldier background or just the background of Shepard, but you're like the lone survivor of some attack from a Thresher Mall.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So there's different ones. There's one that's like there's the Thresher Wall. There's the one that like there's the background where you're born on a planet and your entire colony got wiped out by raiders, except for like you and a few whatever. And then there's like the like different versions of the battle that you are the hero in of some
hmm.
sort. Because there's either the lone survivor. There's one where there's like you held off, a bunch of people for X amount of time until extraction kind of deal. And then there's a third one, but there's definitely options. You should have been able to choose.
I
That's
I couldn't
weird.
figure out, but also like I was tired and just wanted to start playing because everybody said just push through the first one and then get into 2 and 3. I do wish I had somewhat changed my class because I want to bring other characters in the party, but because of the whole electronic skill, I'm like, well, I got to bring Tali and I got to bring fucking one of the biotics, and like I want to bring
Yeah.
Ash and Garrus because I'm a romance Ash, you know. And then
Mm-hmm.
Garrus just looks cool. So I'm like, I want
Yeah.
them with me, but I gotta have
Garrus,
fucking Tali and Liara.
honestly, overarching storylines go, uh, Garrus and, who is it? Rex.
Yeah. Their stories
Those are two
seem
of my
very
favorite
interesting.
story arcs.
Yeah. And I know I haven't
Tali's is also pretty cool, but
Tali's sounds cool, but it's like right now, like I don't know like the age equivalent for her, but like hearing like, oh, once you become of age, you go on a pilgrimage. I'm like, are you like 16? I don't want a 16-year-old with
no.
me.
So I think their ages are, again, it's galaxy related. So it's like they're playing. I want to say she's in her 20s.
Gotcha. But
Essentially, is her character arc is like somewhere in their 20s is when they venture off. Because I want to say like, I I think her like universe, or not, Jesus, not her species is like, I think they lived like 100, over somewhere over 100 years. So I want to say that's where like the equivalent of like somewhere in your 20s is when you venture off and do your thing.
gotcha.
And then like same with like, well, Liara though, like I think her species lasts thousands of years. So she's considered young, but she's like 300 years old. You
Yeah.
know?
She was like, yeah, I haven't talked to my mom in like 50 years. And like one of the options was 50. I
Yeah.
liked that, but
Her
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
romance
lie.
Ash.
All of the story arcs do end up being pretty decently cool, because like hers is, I will say, um her story arc brings about one of the more like, it's a decently cool quest, but like it's a little annoying, but it's good.
Yeah, I
Garrus's is pretty fun.
Garrus seems the most interesting so far.
Yeah.
Rex, of course, is really. I know a little bit about all of them, and Rex is kind of interests me because I played Mass Effect 3 for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I mean, that was, I want to say when I was still in high school. Yeah, I want to say I rented it from like a fucking Hollywood Video.
I don't think 3 was out then. 3 came out after I graduated. I want to say 2 came out
It might have been
while I
2.
was in high school somewhere.
Maybe I played it in the barracks. I don't know. I know I played it a little bit, and then I watched. It might have been the barracks because I remember watching one of my buddies there play. But for some reason I couldn't get into it. I think it was when I was like falling off of first-person shooters for a while. But I have been wanting to play one of
Mass
those
Effect
for a while.
3 came out in 2012. Mass Effect 2 came out in 2010, so that was the year we graduated.
Yeah, then I might have played 2, and then 3. I know for sure I played the barracks for a little bit.
They have a Mass Effect 5. It says TBA, but it's on the Wikipedia.
Okay, you played through
Yeah.
Andromeda, right?
I did not actually, because basically everyone, I was going to get it, and then everyone said that it was terrible. And so I kind of was just on the like, all right, maybe I shouldn't play it because I don't want to fuck the series up for me.
Yeah.
But also there is part of me too where I'm like, well, it is, I think it's supposed to be in the future, and I should just play. It's probably cheap as fuck now also. So I could, no? It's full price?
It's not full price. I want to say it was like $40 when I looked.
I guess what I mean is it's not full price.
Yeah.
But like, I honestly, like, I might try that, but like, I really liked 2. But 3 is also pretty great. It's they do great. I again, I think it's genuinely, it gets better as it goes. Number 1 is a bit more of like, obviously getting introduced to a bunch of characters to create your team, and then it's a bit more of like, um, I mean, you definitely get more characters as the games go on. Your team changes out, but it's not as much of like, all right, let's gather all of our team. It's kind of like, all right, like we still have a mission, but then there's other side quests of some stuff. So
Gotcha.
yeah, but I do like the first one. There's a bit more of in the following ones, they get rid a lot more of the upgrading your guns and specializing all your items and stuff like that, which I did kind of miss.
I must not be far. I haven't really. I mean, as far as upgrading goes, you mean like getting better guns or like actually like adding attachments or something to it? Because right now it's just better guns, like different items.
Well,
And shit.
like changing all the ammo, changing the
Oh
scope,
yeah,
all of that stuff.
I haven't done any of that shit. I think
Oh, you should.
I
You can overpower the fuck out of those guns really quick.
I'm
Because
sure you.
like they have Geth armor, they have
Oh yeah,
Geth focus bullets, all that shit. That's what I mean. Like you can really make those
yeah.
things pretty powerful.
I'm sure you can, but also like my I've played a lot of RPGs, so I'm really good at over leveling and getting items that I shouldn't get and finding glitches like I told you about the fucking monkey. Like I had maxed out
That's
my
hilarious.
Paragon at level 10, you know, like but I have a pistol that does like 800 damage and I'm like level 12. Like I'm literally just walking around like I'll snipe from a distance if I want to like have fun. And then when I get closer with the pistol, I just swap it and just fucking Clint Eastwood everybody, man. Like
Nice.
I don't
Well,
think I
that's the
should
thing
have
though.
it.
Is like so like I haven't done it as also a soldier, so I'm sure with the
True.
soldier class, like there's a bunch of the extra, like all of your shots are super powerful versus like
Yeah.
all the stuff I've done was a lot more of like the telekinetic stuff. So like you're only using your guns for like close range or like in between loading your buffering for all your stuff. So
I
like
have them set on auto. Like I really have not had a difficult battle. I think if I had gotten out of the rover and fought one of the thresher malls, that could have been difficult. But like
oh
as far
yeah,
as like
no. That's
interior combat, like I just set them all up and I tell them where to go and then I go in and draw the fire and then have them get closer. So like I'm focusing more on just corralling the enemy and then they do whatever they want to do.
see that's the thing is like as the classes I played previously, I didn't have enough armor or health to do that kind of strategy. So what I would kind of do is essentially like one I would either send one of the stronger classes ahead or like a lot of the times there's a lot of hallways. So
Yeah.
I'll throw it. I wait until there's like a bunch of people, and then I like throw a grenade, and then get them to like pinwheel into that hallway, and then just like uh, the one power that I love using is where it sucks them all to one void spot, and then they're just stuck floating in the air there, and I just fuck them up while they're in the air. There's
I
also when
uh,
you get further in with you can do combo. So like if you got him floating in the air and then you hit him with like the telekinetic punch, the warp suction thing will blow up and cause extra explosion damage with your punch.
okay. I like
Yeah.
that idea, but I do also kind of like I like how I'm playing him cuz like you know, there's all the special abilities, and then I just have a dude running around with a pistol, like fucking shit up. Like it's like, oh yeah, that's why he's
Well
fucking Shepherd. Like,
that's why I want to play it that way. Is like, all right, I want to try the different way where I'm not doing all of. I mean, I obviously like you can, um, like pin focus like each person's little abilities and stuff like that. But like when you're not the guy doing those, like having the I want to try it that way.
It's
So
fun. I'll say
I
the
don't know.
the powers are cool, but they have like, because of the way I'm playing, they've annoyed me a little bit because like I'll be lining up a shot and then it's like, oh, enemy sucked away and floating now, and like the only thing you can shoot is his foot, and I'm like, I've been getting nothing but headshots, and you just fucked this up for me. Like, you know.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. Again, it's you totally alternate the different style where like honestly like that one you would want to focus more on making them do like stasis
Yeah.
instead of
Right now I just
yeah.
have them on auto because like I said, I was looking for a game that like had a decent story and didn't have too much going on with it, to where like I could sit down for a little bit, play for a little while, and then like that's it. Like I just Xander convinced me to download Helldivers, because he was like, I play all the time, and I remember you in Call of Duty and Halo. Like, please get on this. I'm like, sure. So I got that. I'm playing through Mass Effect still when I can. Probably only weekends and today, you know. Because getting back from work, doing the gym, doing the podcast, I got like an hour, you know.
Yeah.
But I will say it has scratched that itch, like of having a first person shooter, and like I do kind of wish somebody could watch, because like I'm like, oh, I'm getting back to like my old Call of Duty days. Like, you know, some of the shots I'm getting are like ridiculous, man.
No, it definitely allows like the different alternates of like honestly it definitely gets way funner in the next games. Like it's a lot more combat focused in the further games. Like there's obviously a lot of story and all that stuff, but like it's not so much like all right, you're figuring all this stuff out. Like also like the side quests are better in my opinion. There's a couple cool side quests in the first one.
Yeah, I've
Um
done a couple that were kind of fun, but a lot of them are like, go talk to a guy, go do a thing, go talk to a guy. I'm like, you know, like there's been a couple spots where it's like, oh yeah, this shit, like this battle's fucking fun, like going through these corridors, blah blah blah. And then it's like, oh, it's over. Like that could have been a little bit longer and like a little more treacherous. Like that's the same mission as the last one I did, but like instead of shooting robots, I'm shooting aliens. Like, you know,
Well, they definitely went in the first game for a lot more of like we want to give you the ability to have a lot of things to do,
yeah, which is
and
good.
then yeah, but I in the other ones it's like they definitely do like there's still a lot of things to do, but there's not as much because there's a little bit more focus on the quality of those things you're doing.
Yeah,
Kind of.
streamline it a little bit too. Like the first game, obviously, they're always gonna throw out like most of their ideas that they think are good, and then get the feedback to where it's like, hey, this is boring, like nobody liked this, and then be like, all right, let's cut that out, and then extend on the things people did like. You know, I get that, and I feel like I could probably just power through the story, but I'm like, I want to complete most of everything, you know, like get the cool
There's definitely
items.
some cool stuff. Like cuz here and there's like definitely like cuz I don't remember how many there are in the first one, but like when you're doing the whole like mine sweep the planet where you can launch the probes, some of them bring up quests in the further games. Like
Gotcha.
as you're, but those are pretty focused. Like as you're sweeping, you hear the radio frequencies of like, oh, it's in and out, and as it gets closer, you hear the that kind of thing, and then oh, it's a quest or some whatever. But it's or you're hearing the last transponders of someone that got killed by a thresher maul. But it's like but they definitely do a little bit more of the focusing on it. I thought the first one did a great job of giving you like here's this whole open world, and like you said, like find what you like about it. I just was the guy. I was like, I'm doing everything. So, I mean, I don't think I didn't 100% every single planet for like all of its, you know, minerals and everything, but most of
I
them.
I mean, so far it's kind of just like scan. Like there's no probes, so maybe that's in two. But I got tired of like going to a system and being like, all right, I know I need to go to that planet for this mission, but there's 6 planets in an asteroid belt. So what I did is I just fucking go to Google. I'm like, what planets do I check? Like, click on the ones they list because I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking go over, check that one. Oh, there's nothing. Check that one. Oh, there's nothing. Check that one. Oh, there's nothing. Scroll around the whole
Well,
asteroid field.
honestly, have you how far I guess how far have you gotten?
Not super far. I'm on my second or third trip to the Citadel. Like, just became a Spectre. Went and did like a mission and came back. Well, I did all the side quests and
Oh,
then I did one story mission and came back. So,
gotcha.
yeah, there's still a couple other
I
ones that I
think
could go to. I know when I was looking it up though, the Reddit feed was like, do not do this one until you're like high level because the items you get from it are scaled to you. So if you do it high level, you're gonna get some of the strongest weapons in the game. So holding off on a few of those.
oh, okay. See, I didn't even know what that one is.
I think starts with an N or something.
Navarro?
I think it might be. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know. Yeah, that's the Liara story arc.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that was it. And
Okay.
then everyone was like, you get it like right away, but they're like, don't do it. Just wait. Do it later.
Yeah, I did that later. It is also it's not difficult. It's one of those more of uh bugs.
Like glitches
Bugs.
or
No,
like you're
like
fighting
like
bugs.
you're fighting bugs.
Ah, okay.
So the strategy of different versions of giant bugs essentially. And then
Gotcha.
some other stuff. But yeah. It's I know what they're talking about. There's that one and then Pharos.
Yeah,
That one sucks.
Pharaohs I haven't done yet either. I'm kind of
Pharos is creepy as fuck.
I'm going through like all this side quest shit and like I have a little guide pulled up like not to tell me what to do, but like do this side quest, do that side quest, do that side quest, do that one, and then go do this, you know. That way I can make
That's
sure
fair.
that I 100% what I can 100%.
Yeah, they're like the way I'd put it is the Pharos story is like the would be the scary horror story arc if there was one.
Okay.
Yeah, in a weird way. It's you get what I mean when you get there. It's not like super creepy or nothing like that, but it's out of all of the missions, it's the creepiest. But it's a good. It's there's a lot of cool shit. Again, I'm excited for you to get to some of the further ones. I might have to download it.
It's
I just
fun
don't
so
know if I
far.
have. I need to get a hard drive for the PlayStation so I can have more games.
Yeah. Um I I just finally cleared a lot of mine out. There's a lot of games I finished that were just kind of sitting there.
I mean, half the time, what it is I end up just I delete the old Madden for the new one, delete the old college football for the new one. It's all the sports
Sure.
ones. That's how that one goes. And then after that, it's like, all right, well, shit. Like, which games did I beat? And now I have beaten. There's like 4 of them that I haven't beaten, and I just need to take the time to go beat them. I'm still on the final mission of Boulder's Gate. I haven't beat it, and I haven't done a replay.
I just beat it this year, man. Like,
I need to just do it.
dude, I went out like our characters, Katie Swolfen and your other guy. I was the only
Oh,
party member that did not survive.
that's funny.
Nick is like, dude, you're cool with dying? I'm like, yeah, this is dope.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but we're playing through now, and I'm playing he's a tiefling bard named Fuckboy, and I literally created like a K-pop idol, like super fuckboy, but he's changing his ways and he's gonna romance Will. Like, dude, it's great. Like Teresa walked by the last time we were playing, and she was like, "Oh my god, who's that? He's hot." And Nick's like, "That's Edie's character. He made him hot on purpose." And I'm like, "I made him hot on purpose."
Honestly, I think what I should do is I should go down and I should finish that I don't have the time tonight because it's a long ass mission, but I should go finally finish that last.
It's a long mission, yeah.
Yeah, I need to go finally just finish that and be like, all right, cool, we're done, and then restart and do it as again, not a mage class.
Yeah.
Switch the things around. Do a different romance. Do the whole different thing. I started doing that for another game, and I think I deleted it. Forgot which one, but
Dragon Age. Dragon Age? Veilguard.
yeah. There's that one and then the other one. What did you say?
Veilguard? Dragon Age. Those are the same game.
Yes, Veilguard. Yes, it was
Yeah.
Veilguard. Yes, I deleted Veilguard to make space for Space Marines.
I deleted Veilguard to make space for Helldivers. Like just now before we started. I was
Yeah,
like, let me start
yeah.
that download.
I almost played another playthrough. I'm so bad at playing a game the second time. Other than Pokemon, like
I come
I
back.
don't.
That's
need
what I
to.
usually do. Like I'm
Other
sitting
than
here
Mass
now. I don't have Discord on full screen. I have it like open a little bit so I can still see like the chat and stuff, because I've noticed it's very difficult to switch over to OBS and see how long we've been going in full screen. But I'm looking right now and I can see like who's playing what. And DeAndre is currently playing Baldur's Gate 3, ironically. But speaking of going back and playing old games, I see that Nick, one of the last times we recorded, he was playing Darksiders 1. Now he's playing Darksiders 2. And I'm like, he's getting ready for the new game to come out. I should play through those as well. So I'm that's a game that I would go through and play a second time for sure.
Yeah, I honestly, what I need to do is finish Baldur's Gate. I need to finish probably I might just delete the other Dragon Age I downloaded. But like, make space for Mass Effect again, because it's getting about time.
Yeah.
You're playing it now, and I'm like, I feels it. I have a poll to play Mass Effect now.
That's me with the old Final Fantasy games. Like I really want to play through 7, 8, 9, and 10 right now. I really want to get because I never finished it. I had it was Destiny's Copy, and I was playing that in 2020 during COVID, and like obviously never finished it for reasons. But I'm like, that game was kind of fun. Like, you know, it sucked when I was young. I was like, this is an awful game. But playing it as an adult, I'm like, I get the appeal. It's fun. I want to go through and finish that, but I can't find where to buy it. Like, I can't find it at all.
Hold on, okay.
The only copy I found was for Xbox. And I'm like, I'm not going to go buy a fucking Xbox 360 for this.
Hold on, wait, which game? Because I think I have a Xbox One, which can play some of the Xbox 360s downstairs.
It's Final
You could
Fantasy
just borrow that.
13. Well, the other problem though too is like with all the travel I'm doing, like I don't want to bring a different game system with me. I might actually. I have a PC. I keep forgetting.
Oh my god, you know what's so funny? I just realized this. So I tried to play my Switch for the first time in a long time, and someone must have got a hold of my account because I got blocked. They said they blocked my account, suspended my account for suspicious activities.
No
And I
shit.
have to call them.
I
No, we'll
found.
call them like, I'm like, so what was I supposedly doing? I haven't played my Switch in like a year. I was just finally trying to play because I wanted to play some Pokemon, and I was like,
Nice.
fuck, I can't even play it because I'm locked out of my account.
I I forgot I have a gaming PC. I just found Final Fantasy 13 on
There
Steam
you
for
go.
$20. So I might after Mass Effect and some Helldivers, I might figure out how to hook up a controller to this and then get it on
There you
here.
go. I mean, Steam sells a controller, so
True. True, but I mean, I know back in the day I used to hook my PS4 controllers up to it, but I think you need like a Bluetooth dongle for this.
Ryan had it and it was pretty good. He used it
Yeah.
for every Steam game, so but that said, he's like, I'm gonna let you get going to relaxing because you obviously need to get to bed early as fuck now. And
Dude, I found a really good anime yesterday, and I just want to watch it, and I know I'm gonna start it at dinner, and then it's gonna be fucking 10 o'clock.
dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a sad anime.
Oh,
We'll talk
that's not
about it next
hilarious.
time.
All right, we love you guys, and yeah, I don't know. Have a good week. Be
Bye,
nice to those that deserve it.
and fight those that don't.
Bye, guys.
Bye.